Welcome to Whiskey's a Journey. My name's Peter Fasciano, and it's Friday. It's another Battle of the Bottles. I have about 25 samples in my battle pool. I'm not exactly sure what this is. Because this channel is whiskey promiscuous, I have a whole bunch of different whiskeys matched up together. I'm going to pour them, I'm going to taste them, and then eventually what I will do is figure out which one I like the most. I have them marked on the bottom here. I have no idea what they are. And I'm going to go from my right to left. I'm going to nose it, taste it, give you an idea of what I think. Nose and taste this one, give you an idea of what I think. Go back and forth, just speed that part up, and then come back with my final verdict. All right, so glass number one. Smells sweet, smells like a bourbon, smells pretty proofy. Cherry, vanilla, brown sugar, caramel. I think it has all those typical bourbon notes that you can get. Comes across as a little bit spicy as well. Now, if you've been here for a while, you know I'm not a big fan of spice unless it's balanced with the sweet. And from what I can tell, this is sweet and spicy. All right, let's go ahead and get it on the palate. Ooh, that's proofy. It's cherry, it's vanilla, it's caramel, it's brown sugar. Pretty sweet, pretty spicy. That's not bad. Other than it being a typical bourbon and being a little bit high proof, just on that first sip, it is a high proof, sweet and spicy bourbon. Your typical sweet and spicy bourbon. All right, let's get a little bit of rinse here and then move on to glass number two. All right, glass number two. That cherry note is there as well. Not as spicy. And based on the fumes that I'm getting, I don't think this is as high in the ABV. Smells like a typical bourbon. A little bit of vanilla. Not so dominant with the brown sugar or the caramel. A little bit like this one, just muted. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing on the palate. I get a little bit of barrel char in that one. All the flavors that I got in here are also in this one, but it seems to be a little bit, I don't want to say flat, but it's not as punchy. The flavors that are there, they're good. They're just not as vibrant, and they're not jumping off of my tongue like this one did. Boy, this is going to be pretty tough. I think this is well balanced. The flavors that you get are good. They're your typical good bourbon notes. So I'm guessing both of these are bourbons. Do I want a high proof punchy, or do I want a good balanced sweet and spicy lower proof offering? I'm not sure. So I'm going to do another rinse. I'm going to speed this part up. I'm going to go back and forth. And then when I come back, I should have a decision. All right, I have a decision. I think they're both very good. There is one separating, actually there's two separating factors. This had a bitter note that started to rise up, and it was not as complete as this one. So I'm favoring glass number one. It's fruity, it's punchy, the ABV is really nice. All of those classic bourbon notes, the cherry, the brown sugar, the vanilla. You can also throw in caramel and some barrel char. ABV is pretty high, and it lacks the bitterness that this one had. So in this battle of the bottles, I am going with glass number one. I do think they are both bourbons. This is a higher ABV than this. My guess would be somewhere around 110, and this would probably be somewhere around 120 plus. As far as what they are, I have no idea. But in second place, I was drinking Stellum Black. And then in glass number one, I was drinking Barrell Bourbon Batch 34. So why was this? Oh, so I think Barrell Bourbon produces both of these bottles. So let me go ahead and grab them so I can kind of take a look at the bottles themselves, refresh my memory with the proofs, give you the prices, and then we'll call this good. All right, so I've got Stellum Bourbon. So the Stellum Black was here, and then the Barrell Bourbon 34 was here. Again, I think they're both barrel craft spirits producing this, and the Stellum is 109.22, and I paid $100. The Barrell Batch 34 is 6 years, and it is 114.62, and this was $86.99. All right, so help me out here. I thought Barrell bourbon batches were the more premium product and were supposed to be more expensive than the Stellum line. I'm not exactly positive. So let me know, is the Stellum Black just a lesser version of the barrel bourbons? I don't know. Or is it the other way? Whatever the case may be, I end up preferring the Barrell Bourbon Batch 34 cask strength, 6 years of age, over the Stellum Black. I do believe they are distilled in multiple areas, so Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee, and this one, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee. So there you have it. The only thing left to do is combine them, see how the blend is. Before I do that, if you are familiar with any of the Stellum products, leave me some comments down below what you've had, what you like, what you don't like, and any of the barrel bourbon selections, any of the batches that you have had, or any of the other selections that you've had from them. Let me know in the comments down below which ones you've liked, which ones you don't. If you've had this combination, which one did you prefer? Let me go ahead and grab another Glencairn and mix these really quick, or blend them. All right, so I think I got the proof on this one, not on this. I think I nailed that they were bourbons. So let's go ahead and get these things blended. And since these are very close in profile, I don't seem to think that this would be any different than the two of them individually. All right. On the nose, it smells more like this one. Cherry, chocolate, vanilla, brown sugar, caramel. Lately, I've been picking up a lot of sweet tobacco notes in the bourbons that I'm drinking as well. On the nose, this smells better than this one, but not as nice as that. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing on the palate. Fruity and spicy. I think more spice than fruit. Good amounts of ABV. An apple and a pear note is now coming through, and that cherry note has diminished quite a bit. Yeah, I would say that is decent. Let me go ahead and get another sip, but that blend worked. That worked rather well. That barrel bitterness, or the bitter note that I was getting in here, is absent from that one. Yeah, I would think this would be the order. I like this one, and then the Stellum. All right, so before I go, from my last video, I am, again, kicking around the idea of doing a monthly giveaway. I'm just kind of putting feelers out there. This is for my American or the United States audience only, because I can't ship anything overseas. I am thinking about doing a monthly giveaway based on the month of whiskeys that I tasted and reviewed during that month. The idea that I have is that the last video of the month, so this month is May 31st is the last video of the month. Once I do my Battle of the Bottles or a flight, that video is where I think I will open the giveaway up. Anybody that wants to support the channel or donate can donate any increments of $5 that they want. Every $5 will get them an entry into the giveaway. The giveaway will go for about 2 weeks. So 2 weeks into June, I'll go ahead and draw the winner if this is something that my American audience or the United States audience is interested in. Just like I said in my last video, I'm not positive if I'm going to be doing this. I'm just putting out feelers. So if this is something that you think you would be interested in, let me know in the comments down below. I don't know if there's another channel out there that is giving a monthly giveaway. And as far as the samples go, I will do a 6-pack of 2-ounce samples of anything that you would like to choose from the months of the reviews. I'd be very curious to hear from you in the comments down below whether this is a good idea or a bad idea. So just like always, wherever you are at in your journey, I hope you're enjoying it. And until the next time, we'll talk to you later. Bye.